been a long time coming, but finally we have the cement to pour in the basement floor.
We're really excited though because we work on this foundation so hard, so this is the best day.
You may have noticed that we have been learning quite a few new construction skills since starting this project, but we realized that the basement floor is quite a project. So we decided to leave that to the professionals.
How does it look, Father? Silky smooth. Our dream is finally concrete reality.
Good thing they can use a power trowel instead of a paper towel to wipe up those footprints.
What you doing?
Just cutting some metal to then bend it. And then this is going at the bottom of the wall. So all the water that runs down the wall behind the insulation, if there is any, hopefully there isn't, but if there is, it would run down onto here, off, out, and the dirt. So that's what we're making.
Awesome. What do you call this?
This is flashing.
Flashing.
Drip edge flashing. Because the water comes down and drips off.
Seems like it turned out to be Priest Week at the job site, as 3 different priests stopped by to help us. Father Mark Goring from the Companions of the Cross came out to help a little bit and to spread the word about our project through his YouTube video. You can check out the link for his video in the description below.
Yeah, my name is Father Joshua Gramazon with the Companions of the Cross. Father Ben came to our house. He said, I need somebody to ride the skid steer, and I was wearing my Bobcat shirt at the time, and I was like, hey, I know how to do that, so yeah, I could definitely help out. And I figure it'd be great to help the sisters because there's a lot of work to be done. I like working with my hands, and it's a great opportunity to pray together and to work together more at Labora. So I encourage anybody who's capable and willing to come out and help out because there's always work to be done. I'm sure the sisters would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun being able here to work and to see the progress that the Lord is doing because the Lord is building the house.
So here we have Father Stephen Gaudette here to help us out on the work site.
So I formally met some of the sisters a couple of years ago at an ordination. So the diocese is very pleased. All the times we ordain a new priest, the sisters always come out in force, and it's absolutely beautiful to see them there. So one of the laborers here, Paul, celebrated his birthday last week, and he gave us a tour of the work site, and it's so incredible to see the effort and you know, just the building. It's coming along. It looks incredible. And so he offered, like, hey, we could always use an extra pair of hands, and what an incredible, like, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. How often do you hear about a new convent being built? So I certainly wasn't going to pass this up. I've been very pleased to be able to come out and help today. And it's just been an incredible community here on the site. And one of the things we really want to express our gratitude for, and we were talking about, is just all the incredible amount of support, pouring in the prayers, the financial support. And so just a huge thank you to everyone who's making this convent possible. Thank you all so much.
Wow, look at that nice chapel roof.
Now that the framing is finished for the chapel roof, it's time to put on some OSB. And slowly but surely we're getting a roof over our heads.
That's the insulation. Yeah.
Wow.
But I have to cut more like these sizes.
What's up with your fancy habit there?
Oh, Sister John Paul Marie made this for me because she said it will really be itchy if I will not wear anything underneath. So to prevent itchiness, she put me this.
And so the sisters begin some itchy business in cutting the insulation to the right size so that it can go on the roof.
We're building a winch so that we can get our supplies that we have on the ground up to the roof, which is pretty tall. This is going to be the ladder, so it's going to lean all the way up to the roof to the ground, and then that is the beginning of our cart.
So we got this fancy thing attached to the board.
It never ceases to amaze me what this crew can come up with. Practical creativity really is a gift from God, a gift that has definitely come in handy during this project. Now the team can continue more officially with the process of bringing insulation up to the roof. They start with unwrapping the insulation, then they've been cutting it with the saw, bringing it over to the cart, up we go, up to the roof, so that the roof team can then put it on top.
Okay, here we got the roof crew. Best crew. I'm biased.
So we're putting insulation. And we're insulating the dormers as well. And it's gotta be 3 layers of the 2-inch. Explain this to me, Paul. What are we doing?
So right now I'm carrying this insulation, which is then going to get laid in here. Very simple. Just lay it in. Next one. Next one. And you just keep going down the whole roof till the whole thing is done. Now some of you might ask, why are we using such small piece of insulation on such a big roof? That's a good question. And that is because of the way things were bought and calculated. These normally come in 24-inch pieces. But we have to use the same insulation for inside between all the purlins and the chapel. So all those 2x10s we were putting on the chapel roof, the same stuff goes in there. And things were precisely calculated, so we cut, as you would see what they were doing down there, pieces at 14.5 inches, or whatever that space of those purlins is. And the excess that's cut off is what we're putting in on this roof. So essentially this is all the scraps for what's going in the chapel roof.
Nice.
The particular type of insulation we've been using is rock wool insulation. It's a type of insulation that's made of mineral fibers. The team moved very quickly in getting all that insulation in, and now they're sealing it in with OSB. Next time on Sister Build. What are you up to there, Paul?
Shingling!
Woohoo!